Did you know that too much time on social media could lead to depression and anxiety symptoms? Well, my name is Clarisse, and today I'm going to explain the two main ways social media can go, as well as the negative and positive effects of social media. But first, the big question is, what is social media? If social media is a collective phrase for apps or websites that can help you connect to people from all over the world. A few examples of some popular social media are TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. It is, however, also these apps where cyberbullying happens to innocent people all around the world. Firstly, let's talk about the negative effects. Two things that are really important and that you should probably keep in mind is how much time you spend on social media and when you do it. According to a hospital named Yale Medicine, kids who spend 3 or more hours a day on social media have 2 times the risk of negative mental health as well as depression and anxiety symptoms. Depression and anxiety is a really likely thing to happen if you spend too much time on social media. Secondly, I would like to talk to you about the positive effects. Social media can be bad, but it isn't only bad. Social media can actually be good. Some social media platforms can help you communicate with people from all over the planet and can help you make a new friend from the other side of the world. Social media is also a really good thing for businesses. Social media is a good thing for businesses/companies because they can put their products on social media as there is a bigger audience getting to experience this new product. Now that you know about the good and bad of social media, I'm going to talk about mental health. So you all know what health is and that you should be healthy, right? But do you know what mental health is? Mental health is basically the same as being physically healthy, but instead focuses on how healthy you are on the inside with your mind and emotions. For example, if you got in a really bad accident and you got really scared from it, your mental health wouldn't be really good. So now that you know what mental health is, let me ask you another question. Do you remember at the beginning of my speech when I talked to you about depression and anxiety? Well, social media won't only make you feel depressed and anxious, it can also make you feel lonely and give you FOMO, fear of missing out. According to a website called helpguide.org, we humans are social creatures, and one of the things we need to thrive in life is friends or people who we can play or talk with. This website also said that when we have people to play or talk with, it can also help with things like boosting self-confidence or easing stress, depression, and anxiety. Depression and anxiety is a really likely thing to happen if you spend too much time on social media. So, in case you didn't know, depression basically means sadness or misery, and anxiety is basically fear or worrying. Now that you have heard all about the consequences of social media, I'm going to talk about what we as a community can do about it. First, there are the policymakers. They play a huge role in this since they are the people who approve of the apps and say that it is okay for the app to be published. A couple of things they could do to make sure we are all safe online is reinforcing age verification, making the user safety their first concern, and making sure that harmful ads are not making their way to kids. There's also another person called the developer. They're also really important since they're the people who make the apps. A couple of things they could do to keep us safe online is making sure the users have full control over what they see, or thinking about things such as how it would affect the child if this happened, or would it be okay for them if it did. Another thing that is really important to ensure is that the app is very well protected and that the users are really safe. So if you know any policymakers or developers personally, try spreading awareness of this issue. Honestly, I'm not trying to tell you that social media is completely bad. I think it could be really useful in some ways. I'm just saying, remember, be careful when you use it, how long you use it, and most importantly, how you use it. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you have learned something and will be more careful when on social media.